Oh boy, Tom. A Tuesday edition of this show because your quarterback got a little gratuitous on Instagram last night.
A little sentimental.
Little lovey-dovey. What's going to happen?
Pain. Brennan Perna. Oh, baby.
Wow.
Here we are.
We can't even take a proper 2 days off, Tom.
Nope. Literally can't. I was like, because yesterday we both woke up, and in the rundown, Brandon's like, are we doing a show today? And I'm looking around the NFL. I'm like, there's not really a lot to talk about. So maybe just Wednesday because, as you know, franchise tagging, it opens today.
Yep.
A lot of big potential guys like one Devontae Adams. We'll see what happens with that. But then, after an entire week of cryptic posts, Zadarius Smith posting eyes and Devondre Campbell posting eyes, and just eye emojis everywhere. One Aaron Rodgers took to Instagram last night. And at this point, I put out some videos. I'm laying in bed and my phone is blowing up. And I'm like, why? And then I see it. Aaron Rodgers spilling, first of all, gratitude, the wine for the soul, go on, get drunk. I mean, if that's not the start of a retirement announcement, I don't know what is. But he writes it's a Monday Night Gratitude hashtag in which he talks about Shailene Woodley. He talks about past and current players. He shouts out my boy Kurt Benkert, talks about his Friday crew. And this made a lot of people speculate, oh, is this a retirement announcement?
Yeah, it reads like a goodbye to the Packers or a goodbye to the NFL. It's pretty vague. You got Aaron Paul with the top comment there, sending his love. So Aaron Rodgers got some high-profile friends. This came after he had another post. Was it this one?
Oh, it was a story.
Oh, it's just a story about the love.
Yeah, it's actually, that's on my Twitter because I wound up screenshotting that. And I made the joke because he said that the rarest gift you could give is love. And love was capitalized. And I was like, wait, is he giving Jordan Love to another team or is he giving it to us?
And then it all felt not like Aaron Rodgers, that love post, until I read the last line and it said, most importantly, love yourself. I was like, oh, there it is. There's Aaron Rodgers. Okay, a couple things with this. Yes, it's a lengthy thing. He's got all these nice pictures, but the final photo is what everyone's speculating on.
Yep.
From the Chiefs game, which he didn't play, big gap between Cobb and Adams where Aaron Rodgers usually stands.
Yep.
Does that mean he's calculated? He's saying goodbye. He's no longer going to be with the team. Or is he just trolling us? We're assuming he's going to go on Pat McAfee later, but not even that's confirmed at this point. It's a mystery guest. I was under the impression he was going on. And now
it's just a big guest. A big guest is scheduled to appear on the Pat McAfee show. And here's the thing too, folks. Let's be very clear. Aaron Rodgers has said this on the Pat McAfee show that sometimes he just likes to troll people. Sometimes him just post, they Randall Cobb and Devontae, they posted things with Clay Matthews going back and Jordy Nelson coming back, and that was trending for a while. And it's just come on, man. What are we doing?
This would be a weird troll. Because I think he's just like trolling the people who love him the most, which are Packers fans.
I'm not saying that. I think that last photo, that's what I mean, is like the trolling aspect of
Right.
like, watch them all speculate.
Wait, real quick shout out to my wife commenting there. Come to the orange
What the
side,
hell,
Aaron.
Jess?
Yeah, Jess, bring in Aaron right below Kurt Benkert. Better like that comment. Nailed it.
Wow, you didn't like it before that?
I just saw it.
Uh-huh.
I forget to like stuff on Instagram. I'm a scroller, not a liker.
I got you. Oh, listen, we got a Jess appearance. But yeah, folks, welcome to an emergency edition of the Grossi Perna Show, otherwise known as GPS. This is a cry for help, otherwise known as SOS, because we're going to sit here now and it's all about the speculation. It's all about where the hell or what the hell is going to happen to Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. And I mean, he said that it wouldn't take a lot of time. We all speculated it would be around this time because of Adams potentially getting franchise tagged, and he wanted to do right by the team. Here's the thing that I've seen, though. He didn't.
Josh. Sorry.
That's kind of amazing.
It got me excited, and then I saw the last part, and I was like, damn it. All right, continue, Tom. Didn't mean to interrupt.
It's all good. The thing is, he didn't thank the fans.
No.
Like, so I have to, quite honestly, if there's a retirement post, I don't think that's it. Because I don't think that he would. One, I don't think he would do it without thanking the fans, like thanking, he did thank like Ted Thompson in like his MVP speech, like thanking the organization more further. I don't think that was what that is, but it could be him indicating that that's the announcement today, which again, I want to be very clear. We don't even know if he's going on the Pat McAfee show. Like, he might have The Undertaker on, and he's like, yeah, man, it's WrestleMania season. Like, we got a big guest.
Yeah. I thought he was going on for sure, and then I was looking at McAfee's Twitter. I'm like, oh, there's just a mystery guest. Yeah, Guillermo. Oh, Guillermo, you better hope Rodgers doesn't come to my Broncos. All right, here's my thought. First of all, I was a little upset because the last few days, sleep in my house has been rare. Baby getting a little crazy at night for no reason at all. So I'm on fumes. Last night, get her down. I am tired. It is right around 10 o'clock. I'm going to pass out. I'm like, let me just check Twitter one more time. One more time before I go to bed. And I see what you saw, Tom, just getting tagged in this Rodgers announcement. Everybody posting the screenshot of his Instagram announcement. I start a script. I start thinking about it. It delays my bedtime, probably by an hour. And yes, we had another weird late night last night with a crazy baby. So I'm really just mad at Aaron Rodgers for getting me excited before bed. I'm like, oh my God, this sounds like he's either retiring or leaving the Packers. I don't know what's which. And then I think about it more and I go, no, I think this is Aaron Rodgers going back to the Packers because he just wants everybody to think he's doing something that he's not going to do. I think he wants people to believe he's going to do one thing so he can do another, so he can say, you know what? You guys don't know crap. Here's the proof. I'm coming back to the Packers. F you. I make my own decisions. I do whatever I want. I'm Aaron Rodgers, and I'm going to play for the vet minimum to work on our salary cap. Devontae Adams is coming back. Randall Cobb's going to be my coach, and Tom Brady's going to be my backup, just in case I get hurt. Like, it feels like he's setting us up to do a 180 on us.
He could.
But my initial thought was like, oh, he's out. I don't know if it's out of the league or out of Green Bay, but this sounds like I'm appreciating everything we had. He kind of talks in past tense towards the end of it there. That's what was like.
He also says current players.
Yeah, he says past and current players, stuff we had. But if you read it, I feel like everybody's impression's like, oh, he's kind of saying goodbye.
Well, I will have you know, folks, that there are some people that's, are affiliated with Aaron Rodgers who do not know what he is going to do. They don't know. So
I don't think David Bakhtiari knows. His post this morning was like, here we go again.
Here we go again. Yeah, I feel like that there might be some inkling. Yeah, that was also a confusing part of it because, listen, amicable separations are a thing. They're 100% a thing. I don't know if then you go on Instagram and post pictures about how much you love that person afterwards. I mean, but I'm also speaking from someone who's like, I wouldn't do that because that just seems a little strange. But maybe they're still together. I don't know. Like TMZ got it wrong. I maybe they're taking a break like Ross and Rachel. I don't know. But I woke up. I was kind of pissed too because I dropped a video last night and I was like, yes, this is a great. I was very proud of last night's video. I was very happy with it. And then immediately, as soon as that broke, people were like, oh, it's outdated. No, I'm like, it's been up for an hour. Like, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
It's hard to keep up. Like in my video yesterday, I talked about the players possibly boycotting the combine. And an hour later, the NFL, like, there will be no bubble. We have acquiesced. We are not going to force players to do this. There will be no boycott. But today is the right day for him to make a decision for the Packers so they know how to proceed with the offseason, to give them the most time to either tag Devontae Adams if they can make that work, or, you know, they've got a lot of players to consider on how they navigate the salary cap. So that's why today, after that message, like before that message, we're like, there's a good chance he says something today just based on what he said leading up to this moment.
Yeah.
And that this would be the time to give the organization the fair sort of warning. And then you post that crap on a Monday. It was late too. It was like, well, depending on if he was on the West Coast, I don't know where he is right now. Does anybody know where Aaron Rodgers is?
I mean, maybe he's going to be on the Pat McAfee show today because he said that he would do it in person. So, oh, there you go, Jess. We got Insider. A Jess sighting now. He's hit the field. This is coming from an expert here.
Yeah.
Oh,
happy birthday, Brody.
Brody, happy almost birthday.
All right.
Nice profile pic.
You have to pick what he's going to do. What is your feeling? And I know it doesn't matter what any of our feelings are. Nobody knows, but your honest takeaway, like, what was your first reaction when you read that?
So again, I was tired. I'm like looking at this and I couldn't really process it, to be honest, in the moment, because there was a lot going on. But after reading it, I was like, oh crap, is this a retirement post? And that's what I went into it with. But then after reading about it more, I'm like, could it just be possible that he literally is just like being grateful? Like, can he actually, like, can he just put, I think the timing is very weird and intentional. Like, I mean, maybe he just did some peyote. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to get into his mindset. I think that if I was a gambling man, JG, if I was a gambling man, I say he comes back
to the Packers.
To the Packers.
Yeah, that's my thought today.
It's slight. It's like right there. It's that or he retires. I don't think he's going to get traded to another team. I think that's gone now.
My initial thought was he's leaving Green Bay. That was my first, when I first read that, I was like, this is him saying like, I mean, take the Shailene Woodley part out of it, which is like the curveball in there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, he's thanking all the guys he's played with, the people he really trusts and loves there.
But that's the thing. He didn't, though. Right. And I think that's important. He thanks like the guys from last year. I think if this was like I'm gone, he's thanking like Charles Woodson. He's talking about Jordy Nelson. He's talking about Clay Matthews. Like, I think he's maybe
leaving Green Bay. He'll do all that when he actually retires. He's like, I loved every moment we got to spend together this year. Your love and support was overwhelming, and I cherish the friendships I have with each of you. To my teammates, past and current, you are the icing on the beautiful cake. we call our job football. The friendships that we all have will transcend our collective time in this game, and I am so thankful for the role that each of you have played in making my life that much better. I love you guys and cherish the memories we've made. It just seems like he's saying, I love you guys. I'm on to another part of my career. And it has nothing to do with it's, I'm not leaving. I'm leaving these relationships behind for a new football. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying when I read it, I'm like, oh, I think he's saying how much he loved these guys because he's going to say he's moving on. Also, I've been through this phase in my life. Like, he did the love post, the gratitude post. I think Rodgers has done a lot of self-help work over the last year. He's reading a lot about being metaphysical, getting in touch with your true self. Like, I did all this shit when I was like 22 or 23. I really got into trying to love everyone and show gratitude and be like this very peaceful person. And I think it's something a lot of people do at some point. You do it through religion or self-help or something. You're trying to find whatever that is to be like the best being you can be. Now, I sort of read myself out of it, but I agree with the philosophical principle of loving everybody in your life, being grateful for what you have, love yourself, and try to convey that. It seems like he's doing that, and we see a bit of it publicly, and we're not used to seeing that from Aaron Rodgers, and it's kind of weird, and we don't know how to process him with this angle and outtake on life. I kind of want just the snarky guy, you know?
I get you. Well, has there been a thought? Because I've seen that kind of stuff before. It happened at the end of The Return of the King when Frodo goes to the Undying Lands to live with the elves. Is there a possibility that Aaron Rodgers gets in a boat and tries to make it to the Undying Lands?
Could. This is another real possibility.
Just saying it could. No one's talking about that. But if Frodo did it, maybe Aaron Rodgers gonna do it.
Is Aaron Rodgers going to heaven?
Well, he's gonna go live with the elves. That's it. Yeah, honestly, dude, like, I have to say, last off season was such a nightmare of cryptic tweets and cryptic posts and cryptic everything.
Yeah.
I'm just done with it.
Oh, I'm so tired of it.
Like this, like, I don't blame Aaron Rodgers. Like, if he like literally is like, listen, like, I'm just doing a gratitude post. Like, he knows exactly like what the speculation is going to be. He knows everyone's going to freak out about it. He knows all of that stuff. But I don't know. Like, I'm like tired of looking into it because,
oh God, I'm so sick of it.
The energy spent in it is just so unnecessary. It's so ridiculous. Like, Zadarius Smith, like, posting eye emojis, deleting all the stuff from Green Bay. And then yesterday, when you have our linebackers coach going to Minnesota, then Zadarius posts the eye emojis again. And I'm like, okay, you going to Minnesota? Is that what that means? Like, I don't know. Which then he technically can't, because then that'd be like tampering. But like, there's so many things. But yes, Detroit is the Undying Lands. Yes, that is. Actually, that might just be the Dying Lands. It might be the dying one.
Here's a question I have. Do the Packers conduct their like team business out of Lambeau Field?
I mean, yeah, like the front office and stuff.
Yeah,
I would imagine the majority of it's happening there. Yeah.
Because that was like when Devondre Campbell posted the thing of Lambeau. I'm like, is he just driving by that, or is that where they go to do their business?
Yeah.
Because like the Broncos have a different facility where their team headquarters are, where they do their training camp, practice. Like, they run all of it, and it's not by the stadium. So
gotcha.
To me,
the offices are in the stadium. Yeah, they're in the atrium.
So that like there would be a legit reason he's there to get some business done. It's not like, hey guys, I'm still in Green Bay or.
Well, yesterday was important too, because that was the last day that they could have extended him without there being an additional hit of dead cap in 2022. So they like it was for Tunyon, it was for Devondre Campbell, Kevin King, and Shannon Sullivan. And it doesn't mean we're not going to extend them, but it would have saved some money if we did. So like the consensus is maybe those guys walk now.
Bam.
Will that actually happen? I don't know. I mean, I talked about that Devondre Campbell, I think, was the most important free agent to get back besides like Devontae Adams. So
yeah, Pro Football Focus mocked Devondre Campbell to the Broncos, by the way.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
I was like, there's one guy besides Rodgers I would want to fill a possible big need. It'd be Campbell.
He was great.
He's a great story. Like,
yeah.
He's been in the league for a while and then just had the breakout season really with the Packers. But
I mean, Rasul Douglas, we had two of them, right?
Yeah.
Just pulled off the practice squad.
Both Arizona practice squad, right?
Yep. Devondre Campbell was literally told, like, hey, like, you're at the end of your career. Like, you're not going to go anywhere. We signed him for next to nothing, and then that's it.
Yeah. Who was he with?
Devondre Campbell?
Yeah.
He was with the Cardinals.
Falcons, and then the Cardinals.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 4 years in Atlanta. The Cardinals. No wonder Kyler Murray wants out of there.
I mean, they could have used both of those guys last season.
They have two great players for their defense just sitting on the practice squad. Too stupid to pull. Oh, maybe because your defensive coordinator is Vance Joseph, who I tried to warn you guys about. Oh, he's got the defense playing well. Not for the second half of the season. He didn't. Okay. You're right. I hope we get some sort of closure to it's time we fans get the closure we deserve. You know? Like, just make a decision, damn it. You said you're going to be quick with it. This is the first day that it makes sense. You could push it all the way up to March 15, 16 when free agency actually starts.
But I don't think he's going to do that. Like, no. I think at this point, Rodgers probably knows. And if he doesn't know, I would imagine he's getting close because he gave himself like that tentative deadline. And I think a lot of it is contingent on if Davante Adams is coming back. If you hear that Davante Adams gets franchise tagged today, then I think there's a good chance that Aaron Rodgers is coming back.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that those two guys are pretty linked because without Davante Adams, I think you argue, oh, that offense is in full rebuild mode. Because who the hell are you throwing the ball to? And that's a legitimate question. That's not hyperbole. Like, who are you actually throwing the ball to? So I have to imagine that that's how that's going to go down. But I mean, we also have another week. You know, they have time. They have, I think they actually have 2 weeks. I think they have till the 8th, I think, for franchise tagging.
There's a 2-week tag period.
So we could be waiting another 2 weeks. I think at this point, Pat McAfee knows, like, obviously this is going to build up a ton of buzz. He hasn't said who the guest is going to be. And if it turns out that it's not Aaron Rodgers, I mean, there's going to be people who are going to be pissed. But yeah, because I don't know, because now there's like the amount of hype that you've built up for this is pretty significant. People are all anticipating it being Aaron Rodgers. But then again, like, they could just mess around with people and be like, screw it. You know, it's the Undertaker coming on. So I don't know, Perna. I really don't want it to happen today. I do and I don't, but I have other things I need to do today. Like, I can't.
Yeah, it's all right if it doesn't happen today in terms of Tom's timeline. Preferably, I would like to wait a week because I've got other videos I kind of want to do about free agency, about actual important stuff. But
oh my God, can you imagine? He goes on the Pat McAfee show and he's like, I have a really big announcement. I'm investing in crypto.
Ooh.
And they're like, we already know this, Aaron. He's like, yeah, but now Cash App is my official sponsor.
Wow.
Thank you. And he just leaves.
Just makes a ton of money.
That's it.
I hope he announces that he's coming on our show every Tuesday from now on.
That'd be great. We don't do it on Tuesdays, but we could.
Oh, we will for Rodgers.
I'll still have Ben Kurt on.
Ah, welcome, Flatulent One. King of the 69 donations.
There you go. There you go. Berna does have a sexy mustache.
Yeah. You like that? This made me look tough, manly. Got a lot of comparisons on Twitter of who I look like. A lot of them very unflattering. So thank you for all of that.
You're welcome.
Low rent McConaughey. Appreciate seeing that one. Dallas Buyers Club McConaughey. Cool.
Nailed it. So we'll see. I mean, I think we'll know. Pat McAfee starts at 12. If it does happen, there's gonna be a lot of content that comes out today and a lot of craziness. I will definitely be watching now with bated breath and waiting to see what happens.
Yeah.
And I know tune into these channels because we'll be on top of it.
Yeah. What's crazy is like if he announces he's retiring, there's finality to that, right?
Yeah.
If he announces he's going back to Green Bay, like we know. But if he says I'm leaving Green Bay, then he's not going to say I'm leaving Green Bay for Team X, right? That's not in place yet.
Yeah.
So if he says he's leaving Green Bay, then we got another week or two of speculation into which team is actually going to get Aaron Rodgers via a trade. So even if he's like, two of those options will get closure. One option, there's just this door wide open to my heart specifically. Broncos fans going to be after him. Washington fans going to be after him. Steelers fans going to be after him. Titans fans who said they're fine with Ryan Tannehill are going to be like, no, let's go get Aaron Rodgers.
Indianapolis.
The Colts going to be after him. I mean, any team that's got like a middling core, the 49ers could actually come into play. Although
no way.
I doubt it. They've given up. They don't have the capital.
They don't have draft. They don't draft.
Saints don't have the capital. It's got to work for the Packers too. So we'll see. Oh boy. I hope he says he's leaving Green Bay. That's my final thought.
Has Adam Schefter said anything about this? Just because I think it'd be really funny if he did.
No.
I don't think he said anything. I think he learned from last time. He hasn't tweeted a single thing. He's like, you know what? Yeah. I ain't going to touch that one.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it.
He's got a podcast clip with Van Jefferson.
No, I just look. There's nothing.
Yeah.
We'll see, folks. We'll see. Will Aaron Rodgers retire today? We'll see who the big guest is on McAfee. If it is Aaron Rodgers, then, oh boy, that is going to be big show. Big show. But, come on. Perny, got anything coming out today?
Well, if Rodgers does something, a Rodgers video. If not that, then possibly top free agents who will actually change teams episode.
Ooh, so nice. There you go.
What else do I get?
Nice.
Yeah. You, Tom? Yeah, I know you're all over the
place.
You're being pulled in a million directions right now.
Right now, I'm just waiting.
You're just like stuck in a spider's web.
Yep. That's it. Maybe I'll do a video of like how much we could get for Jordan Love, but I'm not going to put that video out until I know what the hell is happening today.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But folks, we appreciate you hopping on a Tuesday for a little GPS. We have 3,600 people in here. Yeah. Listen, if there's stuff that happens with Aaron Rodgers, be here because it's going to go down.
All righty. Thanks for joining us for an emergency broadcast of the Grassi Perna Show.
I'm Tom Grassi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you've been navigated. Where to hell? I'm in hell. I am in.
And hopefully Aaron Rodgers reaches his destination.